All right, so I had to run an errand up to Boone, actually up near Boone, and so I am at Grandfather Mountain today. We're gonna go do a hike, and then towards the end of the video, we'll head over to the swinging mile-high bridge, which is kind of one of the main attractions here. I'm excited to go and do the main hike, which is up to the top, and all that. So I'm looking forward to all this. It's gonna be fun. Y'all stay tuned. It's a beautiful day in the mountains of North Carolina. All right, so as is, you know, very typical in the mountains, I got up to the top and it socked in. And I went into the gift shop and I was like, so what's the weather looking like for today? I'm kind of thinking about going up to Callaway Peak, which is the kind of the top peak of the Grandfather Mountain situation. One goes, well, it's supposed to thunderstorm today, so probably not the day to go. It looks pretty clear to me, kind of brightening up. I'm going to kind of sit it out and see what happens, but worst case scenario, we'll go check out the museum and the nature park, not nature park, they have like nature enclosures. So we'll go check that kind of stuff out and see that anyway. But I'll give you a little information about the park. So it's not actually a state park. There is a state park called Grandfather Mountain State Park, and it's kind of a wilderness state park. You kind of have to be kind of an experienced backpacker, backcountry hiker to get out into that state park. But this area here is actually a privately owned park. And so it's got the swinging bridge, which of course you probably know about. It's also got a nature museum. It's also got kind of a history, like the museum's a history and nature museum, kind of gives you some information about the area. And then it's also got a ton of hiking, which is kind of how you access the state park. You can also access it from the back end as well, which is kind of closer to Linville and Banner Elk and stuff like that. But it's a cool little spot, and it costs $22 to get in for adults. There's discounted rates for seniors and children and stuff like that. And you get a cool little map with a CD inside. I'm not going to pull the CD out, but you've got a CD inside, and it gives you kind of a history of the area. It's kind of like an audio guide, basically, an audio tour. So yeah, that's the kind of the gist on Grandfather Mountain. I'm going to chill out here and wait a little longer to see if the hiking weather could look a little better. But worst case scenario, we'll just head back down the mountain. Well, I just saw a bunch of other people go up, and, well, I kind of want to go. I've got a rain cover for my backpack and not much else, but I've got something anyway, and, you know, we might try it and just see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going for it. Why not? I see a break in the clouds coming. Just to see how far we can get anyway. So I told you I'd be back into hiking at some point, so here we are, we're back into the hiking. It's warm. This is one of the more rugged hikes actually on the East Coast. This mountain's supposed to be one of the most rugged on the East Coast, and so I figured this would be a good, even though it's only like 2 or 3 miles long, it'd be a good option for getting back into hiking, because it's been a couple months since I went on a hike. So I'm looking forward to getting this hike done. I don't know if we're gonna get all the way to Callaway Peak just because of the weather, but we're definitely gonna get at least to McRae's Peak. So yeah. All right, I don't know, y'all. I keep hearing thunder, but it seems like it's over past the next ridge line a ways. There's blue sky behind me, but I don't know. The stream of traffic is all heading back as well. But I'm right at the base of McRae Peak, so I think I'm gonna try to make it up to the top there. And then we'll turn around and go back from there. I'm not gonna make it all the way to Callaway today. That's okay. God, the trail grade's like 200 feet vertically and about, I don't know, 20 or 30 feet horizontally climbing up those ladders, and I'm bushed. But on the bright side, the storm seems like it's going the other way, or at least gonna skirt us. Hopefully, we'll see. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I think I'm almost to the top. I hope I'm almost to the top. Camera's gonna be a little shaky because my hand's shaking. Whew. Man, that storm is rolling in fast, so I'm probably gonna hang out here very long. Kind of looks like blue skies behind me, but it's not blue. And try to find somewhere down there to like kind of take a break because I'm exhausted and I gotta get back down all those ladders. But that's McRae's Peak behind me. I've been up on top of there before. I'm not gonna get on top now just because my legs are already pretty beat and I don't want to take the risk of climbing up that ladder and being up there with the wind and all that. So I'm gonna stay down here. I'm actually gonna go find somewhere to chill. But it's beautiful here. I'm gonna get some shots in. Sorry about the camera shake, y'all. Whew. This is an intense hike, that's for sure. It's a good first one back out. All right. So this is kind of cool. You can actually see why this set of peaks right here is called Grandfather Mountain. Actually, if you look, so past this rock here, back here. So it's gonna focus on my finger now, but okay, so right there, that's the forehead, the nose, and the chin is right there. So that's kind of it right there. You can kind of see, you got to use your imagination a little bit, but that's the grandfather face on Grandfather Mountain. All right, y'all, so I just saw a lightning strike, which means I am, it's time for me to go. It was over that way across the valley, but with these mountain storms, they move so fast. That'll be here in a second. I'm not gonna film anything on the way down because I gotta book it, so I'll see y'all at the parking lot. All right, I am back down at the sky bridge, and I promised y'all a sky bridge, so I'm gonna go climb the sky bridge and go check that out. It's a cool hike. It's rugged. I'm not sure the video will do justice to how rugged it is, but it's pretty rugged. It's windy. Let's go up behind here. All right. Yeesh. There we go. It's rugged. Hopefully you can hear me in the wind, but it's rugged. It's a hike, but it's a lot of fun. And you know, if you do get at least to McRae's, then you can kind of say that you've hiked one of the most rugged hikes on the East Coast. So, you know, there's a little bit of bragging rights at stake there for you. But it's a cool hike. It's beautiful. The views at the top make the trek worth it, but it's definitely not for kids, or if you're not in the best like physical condition, or if you have vertigo issues or like are afraid of heights, not the hike for you. But the sky bridge is cool, and there's some other hikes in a nature museum around here too. So we're gonna go check out the sky bridge. Not gonna do the nature museum because I think it closes at 5, and I'm just exhausted from the hike, so I'm trying to head back down the mountain to Asheville. But we're gonna go do the sky bridge because I did promise you all that one. All right, let's do it. All right, y'all, it's been a day. That's Grandfather Mountain, the sky bridge and the hike. You can keep going. It gets more intense the farther you go on that hike, but the views are totally worth it, that's for sure. All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off here. Don't forget to like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see y'all next time.